I'm not going to argue with you. I will call the police department.
For
you
what?
have two options.
Why are you threatening me with the police, though?
Because you're not understanding.
So because I'm not understanding, you're threatening to call the police on me.
You had an incident where you threw stuff in my office the last time.
Really? Can you show me the video where I did that?
No, because
I did not.
you pointed it out multiple times, I don't have a camera.
All right, well, you should. This is why I brought a camera here, because now you're saying that I'm throwing stuff in your office.
You did.
I have never.
I had a police report.
Yeah, and show me the police report that it says that I threw something in your office.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with you.
Clearly.
You can pay your bill.
I came here to pay. I came here to pay. But you know what? I mean, I don't think that it's right that you could just threaten me with the police officers for having a conversation with you.
I feel comfortable with how you're talking to me.
How am I talking to you?
You're not letting me explain the bill.
So because I'm not letting you explain the bill, which I have been. I have this on camera, man.
Correct.
All right? So I am letting you explain. You are threatening to call the police on me.
I do not feel comfortable explaining this anymore.
What makes you feel uncomfortable?
Because you're not understanding. I have never taken your payment.
She's not in today?
What's that?
The manager's not in today?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. How's it going? All right. So first thing I want to kind of address is I asked for a receipt yesterday, right? And I received this paper with a sticky note, right? I think it was like 2 years ago, the same thing happened where I came in here. I had Carissa pay the bill for me, $350. She received something very similar to this, but she lost it. Okay. And then I was told that we never paid that $350. You remember that?
I remember because there was a police report incident.
Yep, because...
So what I'm going to do is, the payment that you made, was it on Unipay?
I mean, it's not even... I paid with a money order. I usually go to the post office. All right. Well, thank you for the receipt, but you know what I mean? I just want to make it known that this is the reason why last time $350 disappeared from this office.
It did not disappear from this office.
Ma'am, she dropped off $350, and I was told that you guys never received that. Even though she came here, she told me that she dropped it off and received a sticky note. She told me who it was, right? And then when I came over here, you guys said he can't even write receipts. Yeah.
This would be what she had done.
Probably.
Because that was the procedure.
Yeah, and she never saved it, which was why I could not prove it.
Correct.
But so that did happen.
Give me a money order every time.
Yep.
Okay. Your money order has a physical receipt on your money order.
And she didn't save that either.
Correct.
But
that's not my thing. My problem is that we never received a payment.
You guys did receive the payment.
We did not.
It just never somehow made it to accounting, or it was either taken out.
Processed right here.
But she pays it every single time, ma'am.
From this day forward.
Yeah.
You have two options. You can bring in your money order and get the physical receipt like this.
Yep.
And you may come up with a copy of that. Your payments, the payment plan here. I need to see your ID.
Well, what's the payment plan first? Because what do I owe? $343, right?
You got to look at this.
Yep.
$687.65 is what was owed.
Yep.
So $343.38 is what you need to do for the down payment. So you paid $300 yesterday.
Yep.
You'd have to give me the rest today.
All right. And then
to make that payment plan. So then you divide the payment plan out by 6 months.
Yep.
That's $57.30. So $57.30 plus your average bill is $145.73.
So in 3 months, when you guys do look at the meter, then you guys update the numbers, and then we're back in the same hole again.
No. So your meter.
Yep. Gets rid of. You guys skip a lot. This is the reason why the number goes up and down. You guys charge me $120.
I'm going to explain it to you so you understand.
Yep.
Okay. We were short-staffed, and it's been well documented on every bill what we're doing and when we're doing it. It states on your physical bill.
But how do you guys know what to charge me if you guys don't read the meter?
Okay. If you let me explain, I'll explain it to you.
All right.
On your bill, you get your bill, and it says, please see your overage rate based on your estimated billing amounts for June, July, August, if you have that written on this part right, sorry, I'm reading it upside down. So right here, June, July, August, if you didn't get your reading in June, which right here, you didn't have your reading in June.
Yep.
So June, July, you had estimated billing.
Yep.
So when you got your August reading,
you guys updated the numbers, and then you hit me with a $450 bill.
You use way more than your cubic. You're only allotted 400 cubic feet every month.
I'm only allowed?
You're only allotted 400 cubic feet a month.
Yeah.
Anything over that, you get charged an overage charge.
So you guys charge me if I use too much water?
Correct. Every cubic foot over.
And you guys charge me extra?
Charged. Every person in the town of Palmer for the district.
That sounds crazy.
That.
I mean,
that's how the billing is set up.
Whatever. I mean, yeah, all right.
It shows it right here on your bill. You're getting your bills every month sent to this address.
Yeah.
You're receiving your bills. The last time you made a payment was August on the 19th for $173, and you still had a balance owed for $48.01.
Yep.
You did not bring the account to zero.
Oh, I thought we were at a zero account, but I mean, to me that sounds still crazy. Where you guys don't read the meter, but in over 2 months, but you guys expect me to pay monthly, and if I don't pay within 2 months, you guys shut me off of an essential resource.
No.
My bill was at $48 in August. We are in October. That was 2 months ago, right? And you guys are threatening to shut me off of an essential resource because I didn't pay for, 2 months?
Okay.
But you guys don't read the meter for 2 months, and I'm supposed to give you guys the leeway. Oh, you guys are short-staffed,
We can bill however we want, as long as we're showing you how we're billing and explaining it to you.
I mean, the way you're explaining it to me is that you guys estimate on the months that you guys don't read the bill, so you guys are...
You have water you have access to the water, correct?
For now. I mean, you guys are threatening to shut me off if I don't pay more money.
Okay. So we can terminate your water at any point because the fact that you're not paying.
Yeah. So
it's 3 months behind.
I read your thing. $200 or 2 months, right?
3 months behind.
Oh, 3 months. All right. Which $200 is a very low bar to be shutting people off for money.
October.
Yeah.
That's 3 months behind.
Yeah.
So either
2 months and change because $48 is not my bill.
You didn't pay
the full thing. Understandable.
So August, September, October.
Yeah.
That's 3 months behind.
That's 2 and change, but okay.
October's was due yesterday.
I was here yesterday. Actually, I was here 2 days ago, and the door was locked, and then I came in yesterday, and,
I'm not going to argue with you. I will call the police department.
For
you
what?
have 2 options.
Why are you threatening me with the police, though?
Because you're not understanding.
So because I'm not understanding, you're threatening to call the police on me.
You had an incident where you threw stuff in my office the last time.
Really? Can you show me the video where I did that?
No,
because I did not.
You've pointed it out multiple times. I don't have a camera.
All right. Well, you should. This is why I brought a camera here because now you're saying that I'm throwing stuff in your office. I have never.
I had a police.
I am. Yeah. And show me the police report that it says that I threw something in your office.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with you.
Clearly.
You can pay your bill.
I came here to pay. I came here to pay. But you know what? I mean, I don't think that it's right that you could just threaten me with the police officers for having a conversation with you.
I feel comfortable with how you're talking to me.
How am I talking to you?
You're not letting me explain the bill.
So because I'm not letting you explain the bill, which I have been. I have this on camera, ma'am.
Correct.
All right? So I am letting you explain. You are threatening to call the police on me.
I do not feel comfortable explaining this anymore.
What makes you feel uncomfortable?
Because you're not understanding. I have never taken your payment without giving you a receipt.
It wasn't you. It was the guy here that handed her a sticky note, and when she brought that up, which, by the way, it's the exact...
I don't have a gentleman in my office.
Well, not anymore, but I'm talking...
I've never had a gentleman in my office.
It was 2 years ago, and you guys admitted it then. And you also admitted that he no longer works here. And I could only wonder why,
I've never had a gentleman in my office as an assistant.
Well, 2 years ago you guys did. And actually, as a matter of fact, there was a guy in your office not even 2 years ago where he was like, well, you could just check your bank statement. You know, for the money order.
Are you talking about the superintendent?
I don't know, but there was a gentleman in here that was pretty much defending the whole situation. But I mean, you guys had agreed that he was here before.
The statements for the last 3 months. This is it.
Yeah.
So go into August. Yeah, I want to show it to us. Okay. That'll explain his bills and explain the reasoning of what it is. That yellow notice right there states why the bills were done the way that they were.
I get that. I mean, I have my own issues with this. I mean, you guys shut people off for $200, which to me is crazy. $200, you guys will shut somebody off.
The average bill is $40.30.
So then, so I should ask why my bill is so high. Then it comes up, it comes down.
1,700 cubic feet.
Yeah.
4,300 cubic feet over 3 months.
Yeah. You couldn't tell me what January, which is funny because I left for 35 days. I took 6 people across the country for 35 days. I was not home. Over between 6 and 7. But somehow my usage is super high. To me, that makes kind of no sense. But
I can physically show you the reading. That's your average for those 3 months.
Average.
Correct.
But you guys, if you guys want to charge me on a monthly basis, I believe that you guys should.
You have access to the water, so you get the minimum charge of $40.30.
Yeah. What you're telling me is that you are making up a number, which.
I'm not making up any number.
I mean, if you're telling me an estimate is
$40.30 to have a minimum charge for your water. And on your bills, each time it tells you exactly what's going on. So that is, yeah. The payment would be the rest $43.83. And the payment plan set up, once you pay your payment plan, you have to pay it every month.
So this payment plan, right, is $213 a month for how long?
6 months.
For 6 months on a $343 bill, right?
You have to pay your minimum bill that you get.
What I'm saying is, how can you tell me what my minimum bill is for next month, the month after that, for 6 months? You're telling me that this is what my monthly bill is, but what I'm telling you that is in 3 months, you're going to tell me, oh, it's a different number. That's my point. If you want to do a proper monthly payment plan, you take that $342 and you divide that by 6, and then you add that to my monthly bill, and you tell me that my monthly bill will come in next month when you guys check the meter, instead of giving me a flat number that you know that you are going to change in another 3 months.
I need you to look at the payment plan and read it to yourself.
Yeah, you want to charge me $213.
No, I
right?
want you to read the physical payment plan, okay?
Down balance due,
that's the
which
amount.
is $387.
The balance
yeah,
due.
Down payment is $343. Right, I made a payment. That part's empty.
It's not filled out yet because I don't have a check for the rest of your amount.
So the balance will be divided by 6 months, right?
Yep, that's the divided.
A $10. You're charging me more money. Payment plea will be added, of course.
You want the late fee that's higher than $10?
I mean, ma'am, it's still crazy that you guys charge me. I mean, over here you're charging me an extra $45, and then if I don't pay you today, you're gonna charge me an extra $100. And I mean, it's always upcharging with you guys. But let's get past that. All right, past due payment amount will be $730 plus the current monthly average, which is $145. So can you tell me that? How can you tell me that this is the number that I'm going to pay you for the next 6 months?
That's not. What I'm trying to explain to you is $145.73 is the average.
Yep.
Okay? So if you let me explain to you where you get this, if your bill is less than this, you would pay less than this. But you're not letting me explain to you. So
that's because it doesn't say, you're trying to explain that to me, but it doesn't say it here.
It says average. Average,
all right. But how can you tell me what my bill is? You're giving me an average. You are making up a number is what you're doing. Tell me when has my bill came in.
Find it. Right here.
Yeah. If you wanted this to make sense, you would cross that number out and you would put what the bill is, whatever it comes in at, because you can't tell me what my bill is going to be.
I can't tell you that because I need to give someone a actual amount for their payment.
Which would be $57.30.
So if you pay your bill off earlier, your payment plan is done.
Yeah.
And you don't pay any more of that.
Ma'am, I came here to pay the whole thing off, right? This is about principle, first of all. You're throwing me a number. The reason we are here is because you guys tell me my bill is $130, $110, and then you want to slap me with $450, and then you want to slap me with $200. You can't tell me what my bill is because you have to read
I can't tell you how much water you use.
Yeah, exactly. So how are you going to tell me what I'm going to pay next month if you can't tell me what I've used? You can tell me that you want me to pay. You can pay the full amount, or you can leave. I'm not going to deal with this. I will. Of course, you're in customer service and you don't want to deal with the customer, right? No,
I'm trying to explain to you. This is what you used for October.
Yep.
So $193.60. Okay. So remember how you said we're slapping fees on you? You used $401.04 for your September bill.
Yep.
And then you had a minimum estimated bill with your late fee on it, so it was
minimum estimated. Estimated is the part that I have a problem with.
Right here and right here, it has a 0 usage. So do you see this?
Yeah.
It says it on every one of your bills.
Okay. Is that supposed to alleviate?
This one is right here. Your meter size. You were allotted 800 cubic feet, and you used the 4,300 cubic feet.
Okay.
So again, what I'm trying to explain to you is $401.04 is what you owed for this bill.
And that's because you guys actually read the meter.
Yes, and we changed the allotment of 400 to 800.
Exactly.
Not overcharge you. We are not overcharging you.
I understand that you're not overcharging me. My issue is that you guys demand payment within 2 months, but you want 3 months or $200, whichever comes first. For us, it was 2 months, right?
No. You didn't pay your bill in August.
It says it right here.
And you're over $200.
Okay, so so you're telling me, right, over $200 you will shut off an essential resource, one that can kill you from dehydration in 3 days, right? For $200, right? Is that what you're telling me?
What I'm telling you is
that's what you're doing. That is what you're doing.
This is the payment plan. So I understand that if I fail to make each payment as scheduled payments, the water service at the above service address will be terminated immediately.
So this is
not be turned back on until the balance owed and the account is paid in full, including the $100 reconnection fee.
I get it. This is supposed to alleviate you guys so you guys could, we told you that, if you don't pay us, we will shut you off, which I get it. You got to put that down on paper. But am I speaking to a machine or am I speaking to a human being? You're going to shut me off of water because of 2 months that you did not hear from me. That's what you're telling me. I get that the bill number is high, but the bill number is high because you guys did not read the meter for 2 months.
Look at this.
But you guys want me to pay on a monthly basis.
$193.60. You're using way over the minimum.
Ma'am, you're telling me what I'm using, and I understand. I will pay for what I'm using. Okay. That is okay with me.
Your bill
but my issue is that you... No, I will have this problem because you guys don't read the meter every month. If you guys don't read the meter, you're lying to me at how much I need to pay you guys. And then on the 3rd month, you want to tell me, oh, well, here's the new number. This is what you actually use.
Do the math right here.
Well, you're telling me it's an estimate that you're just like here.
An estimate.
Oh, this one isn't, but the one before it was, right?
This is not an estimate. It is, your usage is right here, and this is what you were charged for.
All right, so then the one before this one was an estimate then.
Yes.
And that's the one I paid.
And it states that it was an estimate. August bill will reflect the new minimum bill of $37.15 plus your $3.15 meter charge.
So hold on, a meter charge for what? Reading the meter?
You've had that meter charge on your account since 2000.
Yeah, usually, ma'am, I just pay the bill and I trust you guys to do your jobs. That's why.
Okay. Well, clearly you don't.
So hold on, but you charge me for a meter charge, but you don't read the meter some months?
The meter charge is so we can fix your meter if it breaks.
Oh,
Do you want to pay the full meter cost up front?
What for?
Over $350.
For what? You guys
You
change
break
it?
the meter.
Did I break the meter?
The meters die and the meters get broken.
Okay.
So we charge you the minimum $3.15 every
$3.15.
month.
I get it.
for
All right.
that.
All right. So I thought you were charging me for looking at the meter when you're not. So.
That is for the physical meter.
Okay.
This was given to you when they started doing this. This was years ago that they started.
Ma'am, I barely look at the bill. I look at the number and I give the cash
So
out.
zero usage, estimated reading. It tells you.
Estimated reading.
It tells you that right here
Yeah.
on your physical bill that you got in the mail.
Which is in Chicopee, right?
I'm not Chicopee.
I know you're not. I know.
Chicopee
but in
is a city.
Exactly. In Chicopee, they
Springfield
can't
is a
afford to
city.
read your meter every month, and they acknowledge that, and they charge you every 3 months for that. That makes sense. When you're telling me that we're going to charge you, we're going to estimate what you use, and we're going to charge you that, and then on the 3rd month, you're going to pretty much give me the correct number. Crazy.
Okay. Board meeting. You want to fight with someone or argue
I'm
with
not
someone?
looking to fight or argue, ma'am. I'm looking, first of all, for you guys to acknowledge that you guys are not...
I'm not acknowledging something's wrong because
Of course
I'm
not.
documenting everything we are doing.
Okay,
You
just
have
because you
on
put it on
bill.
your paper does not mean that it's not right. I mean, just like $200, you're willing to cut somebody off for water for
If you have a problem
$200.
with our procedures,
Yeah.
go to the board meeting.
Okay,
and
you know
speak
what?
To the board.
I probably will be.
That's
I probably
perfectly
will
fine.
be. But
And what I'm trying to say to you is I don't have any control over how they bill or how they make the rules. Those
And-
were voted on by the board and the district,
Yeah.
and that's how it's set up. We set up the payment plan this way, so no one is being excluded or someone's being bypassed. The policies and procedures that we set up was so that no one was saying, oh, you're picking and choosing who you're terminating. This is anything over $200.
Nobody was saying
for
about
3
picking and
months.
choosing. I mean, my issue is still the exact same. I mean,
Your issue
granted,
is
I will
something
bring it up with them.
I
Doubt that they'll actually listen, but I mean,
Not change it. So you're
I'm here to pay $350. I don't need the payment plan. And that should square us off, and I shouldn't have to see you guys until next month, correct?
You're paying $350.
$350. Can I get a... I don't like doing payment plans with you guys because you guys make up numbers.
We're not making up numbers.
Ma'am, you're telling me my current... You want me to pay the monthly...
I told you all
right
you
here.
have to do is look at this number on here, and it will tell you what you need to pay.
Right here it
So if your
says,
bill
and you
is
want me to sign this?
104.
I'm not signing that, ma'am. I'm saying I would be signing this. And right here it says the monthly payment plan amount will be $213.03. This tells me that you are charging me $213.03, and I have to pay that for the next 6 months. But you can't tell me what my bill is going to be next month. And you don't have a magic crystal ball to tell me that.
It
So
specifically states your average. And then
average.
I give you your bill,
But
and I
right
tell
here you want
exactly
me
where it
right
is.
here you want me to
I'm
sign.
done arguing with you.
Clearly, because you're not understanding. That you want me to sign to pay $213 for 6 months for $343.
$387.65 is what you owe.
Yep, and right here you want me to pay $213 for 6 months.
So you don't have to accept the payment plan.
I'm not going to. That's why I brought.
Pay the bill.
That's why I brought a check to pay the bill because I did this. I did this last week or last month.
$387.65.
All right, I got $350. That should prevent you guys from shutting me off.
No.
So you're telling me that you're going to shut me off my water bill?
$45 on there.
Right, just take the $350.
That will be there.
Yep. And
So,
you'll pay off what's
You're going to show the $45 fee for that certified letter to go to your house. So that $45 has already been applied to your account. So
you're telling me that you're going to shut off my water, right?
No, I'm not shutting your water off. The fee hasn't been, you didn't get the
You
bill
just
for
told me
yet.
that it was added to my bill, and now
It
you're...
does. I don't physically send out the November bill until November 1st.
So is $350 going to prevent you guys from shutting me off?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I needed to hear, okay? Because you were just telling me no.
I was looking at the balance on your account.
Okay, well.
I physically have looked at 17
Ma'am,
numbers.
so with that mindset that you're looking at my 387 and I'm giving you 350, that means that for a second you thought that you were going to shut off my water bill for $37.
If that was the balance, that was
Which would make for beautiful TV if that's what you wanted to do. Shut off somebody's water bill for a $37 balance. That's crazy.
You already started the shut-off process if you didn't pay your bill in full.
Ma'am, there's no way you can spin that around. To shut somebody's water bill or water off for $37 with 6 children in the house, right, is crazy. That's what she was just saying, that if I don't pay that in full, granted she was like, all right, well, $45 has been applied, but that's not included in this. She was just saying if I didn't pay that off in full, that she would be shutting me off.
Homer Water District number 1. Yes, exactly. Yep.
Do I got to put anything else on here?
Memo, you need to put 133667.
Okay, great. I'll look for it in the mailbox. All right, thank you, Carl. You too.
Okay, let me get your receipt.
Please.
Anytime you make a payment, you can pay it with your money order. That receipt right there is your receipt.
I get that. And believe me, we know now to keep this because of the whole $350 incident, ma'am.
I tried to look.
So I'm sure you did, ma'am, but all that says is I can tell you for a fact $350 left my pocket, came to this office, came through this office, it was handed to you guys, and then it disappeared.
You can't scratch out I worked in banking for 10 years before this.
Yeah? Okay.
You can't cross out a name on a check for a postal money order and have somebody cash it. They will not cash it.
Ma'am, you can go to a gas station in the hood and easily cash that.
Well, then it would show up on the other side.
Yeah, my mistake was we didn't keep the receipt.
Okay.
That was the mistake, and I understand that, and I won't be making that mistake again.
I can tell you 1,000%. None of us in this office took your check and.
Well, then you guys lost it. But my check did come through this door, ma'am.
No.
Yes.
So
you can deny it all you want, but it did.
You're all set.
Have a good one.
You too.